My name is Nastia Craig. I'm an abstract mixed media collage artist, originally from Odessa, Ukraine. I have been residing in the US for over 20 years, where I've been pursuing my passion for art while working as an interior designer and raising my daughter. You can see my work currently on display at Gallery 1, and our group theme is called Echoes of the Mind. This theme resonates with me because through my work, I can tap into my internal thoughts and emotions and use this connection as a journey into my inner self. I believe this is because the artistic process itself is so insightful and meditative in nature, while the hands create, the mind wanders. In my practice, I embrace experimentation, intuitiveness, and playfulness, calling my method of work creating order from chaos. Chaos is often viewed through a negative lens, perceived as disruptive and uncontrollable. Yet from my perspective, chaos symbolizes a fundamental, unrefined state teeming with possibilities. It holds the promise of transformation, the opportunity to structure and bring forth something novel. The very act of bringing order to chaos can be a joyful pursuit in its own right. My process begins with creating paintings and drawings on a specialty polyester film with acrylics, alcohol inks, spray paints, and other media. I then cut, arrange, and assemble these fragments in a new way and mount them on a substrate. When I first started implementing this technique during the pandemic, I found a striking parallel between my artistic process of layering disparate pieces of painted film and how we as human beings create our unique identities and perspectives. I realized that just as my artworks are composed of various layers of collaged elements, we too are composed of layers formed by unique experiences, emotions, and encounters that influence us and what we become. These factors accumulate through our lives and combine in a kaleidoscopic pattern to make us unique individuals. Some layers seem to accumulate on the surface, while others are hidden deep within. It is fascinating to consider that if one were to take these layers and rearrange them, it would be a completely different picture, prompting us to wonder how much of what we are is due to chance and how much is shaped by own will and decisiveness. This realization also made me question which layers of my own life's experience influence my artistic vision and how my own mind echoes in the work that I create. From my childhood years, art has been a vehicle to escape in a different reality, a world painted with brighter colors that is more interesting, exciting, and exotic than usual in the mundane. Therefore, I was always drawn to more dramatic and bold color palettes, high contrast, and dynamic compositions. To me, these are expressions of strong passions and emotions that don't always have an outlet in other areas. In the last few years, however, I've seen my work absorb and reflect other notions as I went through a more somber period in my life due to the loss of my father and witnessing my home country enduring a devastating war from Russian aggression. During this period, I found myself drawn to darker colors, sharper edges, and more intensity that contrasts with my usual uplifting color story. I have also started adding elements such as MRI and X-ray imagery into my work as I try to come to terms with the ideas of impermanence and loss as a part of life. This is an example of life's chaos where I'm challenged with trying to find meaning and order while filtering this experience through my art. I find that allowing myself to honor these feelings, acknowledging darkness and grief, and incorporating them in my work helps me heal and accept the reality that I don't have means to change. In this way, art presents an interesting paradigm. On one hand, it is a place of escape and fantasy, but sometimes it is more real than the perceived reality, because art allows the artist a way to be authentic and communicate the true emotions. My relationship with my artwork is akin to looking in a mirror. What I see may or may not please me, but I can respect and value what it shows me about myself. At the same time, other people who look at my work might find something that speaks to their emotional language. Since no two experiences are exactly alike, what someone else sees in my work can resonate with them on a different level. The ability to show the same pictures to all while reflecting an individual truth to each is the biggest allure to abstract art, in my opinion. Likewise, to me, my art is a reflection of my inner world, a dialogue with my deeper emotions, and a mirror of my experiences. It is ever-changing, driven by curiosity and the desire to explore the unknown. Through my work, I hope to connect with others on a profound level, allowing them to peek inside my mind, but also see glimpses of their own journeys mirrored in my creations. Thanking you for allowing me to share a piece of my world with you today.